Hey guys, thanks for watching the Unleashed podcast today. We're here with my friend Katie Roberts. What's going on, Katie?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm tired, but
yeah, it's a lazy Saturday.
It is a lazy Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have some interesting topics here. I have a lot.
Such as go ahead, just shoot away.
The first thing I have written down just says frogs.
Frogs.
Just says frogs.
What are frogs?
I have like a, I don't want to say like an obsession, but like I have a weird liking to frogs. You know.
Why is that?
Like, okay. Say like if I was out and I see a frog, I'm picking up that frog. Like I want to bring that frog home with me.
Frogs are cool.
Frogs are cool. My favorite frog, I don't know what they're called, but they're like really small, green, but they have like big ass bug eyes. Like they're so cute. They look like kind of like a tree frog, but
yeah, I'm not
a
too
little
familiar
different.
with the frog species.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not good with species, but I know that there's a lot.
I just know about the ones that I see sometimes when I go to like the aquarium and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I love the frog exhibit, especially at Mystic. It's so good.
I haven't been to Mystic in a long time.
I love Mystic. It's a great place.
Hell yeah. You ever been to Maritime in Norwalk? It's not as cool as Mystic.
Possibly. I know I went to some aquarium when I was like 8 and I lived in Connecticut for the first time. Backstory, I'm originally from Florida. Travel back and forth. But so I was in Girl Scouts and we stayed like overnight at this aquarium, and I think it was in Norwalk. I could be wrong though.
Interesting. An overnight stay in an aquarium.
It was scary. But I was a pussy at 8 years old, so.
I would love to go have like an overnight stay at an aquarium and like just smoke mad weed.
Yeah.
Or like maybe even trip.
That'd be great. I remember I slept next to the jellyfish like exhibit.
The jellyfish, I don't know. If we're thinking of the same place, the jellyfish exhibit there is really cool.
Yeah, it was insane. When they told us that we were sleeping in the jellyfish exhibit, I was like, what? Like 8-year-old kid go crazy.
So yeah, like why are you like so frogs? What's
know.
so special about
I
it?
used to like not really pay any mind to frogs, okay? And then I want to say like 3 years ago, I was in upstate New York with like old friends visiting like their family, and on like their property it's just like surrounded by woods. It's in like Northville, like where like George's and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And we were out in the like woods just like walking around smoking, and there was like a little stream, and there was like frogs and like little salamanders everywhere.
I've never seen a salamander. I don't think I have.
And they were like little red salamanders. They were so cute, and like I remember we just like grabbed a bucket and like picked up a bunch of them and went back like up to the house to like the picnic table and like put them all on the table, and there were just like frogs and salamanders of it. And like ever since then I just think frogs are like the neatest thing. There's a place in Naugatuck, you know where Guntown is?
I've heard of it. That's like a ghost town, right?
Yeah. So is it behind Guntown? I think it is behind Guntown. The gun range, and then you go like past the gun range, it's all like up in like, I don't know, I want to say like the boondocks of Nagi. There's this like, I don't know, like this road that leads off into the woods, and then there's just like this decent sized pond, and around like the springtime when it gets like kind of warm, like a little like after April, there's just frogs everywhere. And I always just like, I always just go up there and like chase around the frogs. I went up there one night really late with a few friends, and we all had like boots on because it's muddy around the water, obviously, and like when you're trying to get the frogs, they'll like hop into the water, and like sometimes you gotta chase after them. You know, it's crazy. You're catching frogs. But yeah, one of my friends got stuck. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was me. I got stuck in the mud and my shoe fell off, and then I like fell forward into the pond, and I was driving, so it's like 2:30 in the morning, like sopping wet, covered in mud.
Driving home.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's like when you, I don't know, have you ever been to Mesquamaket?
Who's it? What's it?
The beach in Rhode Island, or like any beach, honestly. Fucking or like you go to the beach and then you just like, I don't know, like you don't really have like anywhere to change, so you gotta fucking drive home in the soaking wet clothes that you're in.
Yeah. I used to like, so when I lived in Florida, we wouldn't go to Daytona a lot because it was far, but we were closer to like Crystal Water. No, not Crystal Water. Yeah, or like Clear River. I think it was Clear River actually.
I'm not familiar with
yeah,
Florida
Clear
at all.
River. I mean, I don't remember a lot of it because
but...
like I don't know, but so I lived in like Central Florida, like dead center Florida, and like more towards Denellen, which is like south, and the beaches were like all right. Clearwater, yeah, it is Clearwater. Clearwater has really, really, really nice beaches. Like, just, like, it's in the name, Clearwater. Just crystal clear. It's really nice. And, like, Rainbow Springs and Denellen. Denellen was the town where I lived in. That, like, it was a really nice lake there. But I forgot where I was going with that. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I don't like swimming in the ocean.
I don't either.
Because, especially over here, just because it's nasty.
Yeah.
Long Island Sound. Fucking. But, like, if the water is clear like that, then I don't mind. Like, there, even, like, at Mesquamaket in Rhode Island, there's, like, it's a little more clear, but you can't really see. You can see, like, 3 feet down, but once you go out further, it's, like, it gets a little murky. And I don't like that just because, like,
you can't see.
there's so much fucking shit in the ocean.
Yeah, there's a reservoir that I like to go swimming at, in Oxford.
Lake's scary too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't really like open water that much.
I mean, cause like, I have a grandmother in Florida who like owns part of like a lake. And, like, so we would always go there and, like, go swimming. So, like, I'm used to, like, swimming in lakes and stuff like that. But, like, it still sketches me out. Like, I don't like going out far. But I like swimming a lot. Like, swimming is something that I definitely
I do like swimming, too. There was one time... Have you ever been to Hammonasset? It's this beach. I want to say it's in, like, Madison or something like that. Or I think it might even be its own town. But, like, I don't know. I just thought about it, like, I swam across that. It wasn't a big lake, but like it was like relatively good size, like at least like a football field or two, and fucking like I swam across it, and like now that I think about it, I don't think I would ever do that because like I don't know. I used to be I don't know, just kind of like reckless and like fucking not really think about like. Oh, like, what if there's, like, something dangerous that'll happen? Like,
my biggest fear is, like, because, like, at the res that I, like, swam at, I would, like, go out to the middle, but, like, I'd always go back. I don't think I'd ever go across, because my biggest fear is, like, being, like, out there, and all of a sudden just, like, something pulls me down. Like, some just grabbing your ankle and, like, whoosh, and, like, you're never seen again.
Yeah.
Like, and, like,
scary.
What? That's just too much.
I just like I'll stick to my swimming pools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pools. At a hotel that I stayed at in Florida when I went on vacation in November. One, the Kansas City Chiefs were staying in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And it was in Tampa. And the pool was on the roof. And it was so sick.
That is pretty sick.
It's like that's like a moment everyone should experience. Like the hotel room wasn't that expensive either. It was like $100 for a night. And it was nice as fuck. There was like security guards everywhere too because the Kansas City Chiefs were there.
Yeah, I don't know. That is pretty nice for like a hotel room.
Yeah.
Was that like before Corona?
No, this was like passive ever. Like,
Oh, okay.
this, no, like, you know, the one that just passed.
Yeah.
They were in Tampa because they were playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a game. And my brother and his baby mama, Alyssa, good pupils. Beautiful. They've blessed me with 2 beautiful nephews, Mason and Michael. But yeah, they got to go to the game, and the tickets, I don't remember how much they cost, but it was a gift that my mom gave to them. It was funny. We were like in this restaurant, in the hotel that was like on the ground floor, and I remember I have like a video of my brother saying that he would like suck off one of the security guards to meet one of the football players. It was funny. He'd be saying some stuff sometimes. I'm like, really? I told you that he called me out of nowhere. Oh, just
to show you
the rifle that he got.
Yeah.
I just fucking Florida people, man.
Florida is a wild place with like no boundaries.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's like there's rules, but not really.
No. I mean, the cops are assholes. Like,
I could imagine. That's pretty
also,
much anywhere,
but
though.
like everyone, not to be rude to Florida. I mean, I can say this because I'm from there, but like everyone in Florida is a bunch of fucking morons. Like, I mean,
that
you
makes
have.
you a moron too.
Well, listen, hey. There are people who are like not complete idiots, but like the majority of Florida. What the fuck is going on down there,
It's
man?
just like, I don't know, something in the water.
There's no fluoride in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, like, I'm all about having, like, an open third eye.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like if you have it too exposed, you're just gonna fucking tweak out.
Yeah. Oh, man. I have more topics. I have a lot. Do you want to, like, choose?
You
from
can
one?
talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about.
What if cats could bake? Okay,
What if cats
so
could bake?
wait,
Okay.
let me give a little like side note to these notes. I would like smoke when I'd smoke at night. I would just like get random ideas in my head and just like jot them down real quick. So like whatever was going on that day is probably gonna be in here. Like
You
I
should
remember
make it
when I
into,
found
like,
out.
art, too. Like, you could draw it out.
Yeah,
A baking cat.
a baking cat and different personas too. We love baking cats.
Cats can definitely take I mean, there's a lot of fucking different types of animals. I feel like we may have talked about this before. Like, I think spiders, cats, dogs, a couple others. They could take over the world if they, like, really wanted to.
Oh, definitely. Cats? Cold.
Cats are
Cold. They're definitely cold. And I'm pretty sure that Cosmo is the head of one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So Dave is definitely.
He's
weird.
I don't know, he's like something. I don't know. He's seen something.
Yeah, he's seen some shit. That's a cool cat though.
We love Dave.
Yeah. I think Cosmo's great. I mean, not to hate on
Thomas
Dave,
cat.
but Cosmo's so much better. He's so like cuddly and lovey.
Yeah. We love all cats though.
All cats, equally.
As long as they don't fucking. I mean, I just want to love them, but like I hate,
Yeah.
like I hate when I try to go pet a cat, and then it's like, and then they're like, meow. I'm like, all right, I'll leave you alone. I just wanted to love you.
I'm just trying to give you my love. Damn.
What other topics you got?
Okay. Have you ever heard of blood smuggling?
Blood smuggling.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay. I didn't read too much into it, but apparently there's and like in countries that have like more poverty, so like India.
I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But like, go on.
Yeah. There's like human farms. Okay, where
What
people
the
are
fuck?
getting kidnapped and chained up, and like their blood is being like taken out and sold on the black market.
God damn.
Yeah.
What
It's
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, like, huh? And in China, pregnant women are apparently like selling their blood for like, okay, you know what plasma is inside of blood? Okay, so like you could make money selling your plasma. Like that's a legal thing. Like my dad does that. I don't fucking know. Like crackheads do it so they get extra money. I don't fucking know. But yeah, apparently like there's something in like pregnant women's blood that like people want. So like it's worth a lot of money and they sell that shit on the black market.
Interesting.
Yeah. The fact that like
It sounds a lot like I'm not trying to discredit you at all. It just made me kind of make a connection. It kind of sounds like the QAnon conspiracy with like what they kidnap the children and shit.
yeah. That's like
like I don't know. Like I'm not sure. Like I'm not a follower of QAnon at all.
yeah.
So like it sounds like a lot of fucking crazy shit. But like, who am I to discredit anything? But like at the same time, who am I to support it? I don't know.
I definitely think some crazy shit like that is definitely like would definitely
There's something
be
going
happening.
on.
Because like the black market is insane.
Yeah.
Like you can get anything on the black market for like anything.
Literally.
So I definitely think that like, cause you know that like sex trafficking and shit like that is huge. Like it like people do get kidnapped and like
and they just
changes.
disappear.
Yeah, like so there could definitely be like a connection with that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. Like it's definitely a lot to take in, and like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of just like taboo that surrounds it.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I'm not educated at all, so like I'm like
yeah.
like who am I to say anything?
I like slightly looked into it. It like piqued my interest. I was like, what?
I just like I can't like I feel like it's just like what because like I don't get it because like it's hard for me to like want to follow it because it's not just because it's right wing because like I you know I like to be open minded
Yeah.
but it's just like I don't know QAnon is fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I never really looked into it that much. Just like from what I hear about like just like the different things that come about here like over the past especially over like the past year or so it's been like I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah. No, I get it. There's a lot of like bullshit that's like happening apparently. We were talking about this earlier with the attacks on those Asian women.
Right.
And I forgot where was it.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was like he went to 3 different places. The first place he shot.
So it was one guy.
Yeah, it was one guy, and they're saying that it was targeted towards Asian women. The first place he shot and killed 4 people. At the second place he shot and killed 3 people. And at the last place he shot and killed 1 person.
God damn.
And, yeah, he was arrested, but I didn't look into what charges he got. But like I'm pretty sure it's called like xenophobia or something like that.
Yeah.
I did a report on it in high school, like, and how it's just fucking basically bullshit. Like, it's just another excuse, like, to why you're fucking racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there should
there's
be
no reason.
Yeah, there should be no
act like
reason.
That.
No, like no reason at all. Like, what do you? I don't know. I don't get how people have any hate towards another race.
Like it's
like and like that extreme to where you have to go and murder them, like
literally.
innocent people, like
you probably don't even know. Like
yeah,
obviously you don't even know.
There was a woman who was there. They were at spas, and there was just a woman there who was getting a massage. Her and her husband were getting a massage in 2 different rooms, and she got shot and killed. Her husband, like, heard the gunshots. Like, that, like, you're, like, ruining people's lives.
Literally.
That. That's why, like, I'm so fucking mad that my brother got a gun. Like, why do you need that? Like, I get, he told me that, like, his reasoning was, like, he has a family and he wants to protect them. And I'm like, Mikey, why, what are you putting yourself in a situation?
You don't need an assault rifle.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you going to put yourself in a situation as to where you need an assault rifle?
Like, I feel like...
I understand.
It's one thing to have, like, a pistol, maybe, like, a shotgun.
Yeah,
like,
that, but...
Yeah, exactly.
It was crazy.
I mean, like,
he's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. He can do what he does. And, like, I respect him for wanting to protect his family. You know, that was something that...
It's just insane.
That's something that my
like,
father never did for us. That's taking
things to, like, a new level.
Yeah, like, your son is 4 and, like, 2 months old.
Granted, you do live in Florida.
Yeah, we got, like, looping back to Florida. Florida is fucking crazy. Got people, like, eating each other's faces and shit.
Off the bath salts.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like I said, I only been to Florida 2 times, and those 2 times that I was down there, I was only there for a week.
Yeah.
And I was in Disney World, so, like, you know. I was in, like, probably the best place you could be.
Yeah. I don't remember my visit to Disney World. I went when I was younger. And, like, my mom has pictures and stuff, but that's, like, a problem. I don't remember my childhood. I can't remember, like, the past that good. I don't remember, like, I just can't. I remember, like, bits and pieces, but, like, nothing. Nothing. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really explain that. You don't... I mean, other than smoking weed, you haven't really done anything to, like, fuck your mind up. Yeah, but it's always been
like that. Like, I've, like, always had trouble, like, remembering, like, my past. I feel like it's probably because I've just blocked it out because of just, like, specific trauma.
Fair.
But, like, it bothers me because, like, I want to sit here and, like, think about, like, how my childhood was and think about... Because, like, my mom and my dad, like, built a house together, like, in Florida, like, on a cul-de-sac, and we were supposed to be that, like, family, you know, like, the typical lovey family, and, like, I don't remember any of it. Apparently I had, like, a wonderful, like, pink princess room with, like, a walk-in closet, and, like, yeah, I don't remember any of it.
Damn.
And, like, all my my entire family, like, it was me, my dad Mike, my biological dad, my brother Mikey, who's my full brother, my only full brother, and then David and Devin are my half brothers. They have different dads.
Okay.
I don't usually, like, I don't look at it that way though. They're my brothers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I grew up with them.
Yeah,
but, like,
exactly.
we all live there, and, like, it's crazy. But, like, and then, like, I'll hear stories about, like, how, like, it was actually, like, never a family. Like, it was always, like, crazy, but, like, I don't remember.
You don't remember any of it?
I don't. I remember I remember my bunny being eaten by my neighbor's dog. I remember...
That's horrible.
Yeah. I remember, like, that same dog attacked me, and my brother chased it away on a bike. Or, no, I don't think it attacked me. I think it, like, bit at me or something. Or, it was going to, and then my brother Mikey chased it on a bike, and it fucked up my brother pretty bad.
Damn.
And I'm pretty sure it bit other people too. It was a fucked up dog, and, like...
Was it, like, a big dog?
I think it was a Rottweiler.
Ugh.
I could be wrong though. But yeah, I remember making a slide out of my mattress in my room.
Yeah.
And having a pet fly. And I remember...
A pet fly?
Yes. I remember one day, for some reason, I had, like, a really big window. Like, it was, like from here to, like, the other side of your window. Like,
so probably, like,
it was,
a good 8 feet
Yeah, like, it
wide.
was big, and it, like, slid open. And, like, I remember one day I got in trouble for something. And for some reason, I hopped out of my window. Mind you, I'm, like, 6. Something, like, I'm, like, yeah, like, 6. I, like, hop out of my window and, like, just go in the backyard and play. Or something like that. I don't know.
And that's all you really remember?
Yeah, that's it. I remember that we were on a cul-de-sac. There was a huge skate ramp in the back because all my brothers skated, and they're like, you know, do you remember, like, the Element scene?
Yeah.
That, like, my brother, like, David and mainly David was, like, big on that, but, like, they all skated except for Mikey. I didn't skate, but I remember, like, I would, like, sit on the top, like, David would, like, help me on the top, and, like, I'd sit up there and watch them skate.
Hell yeah.
And we had, like, a playground. I remember my
I miss
dad.
the old days.
Yeah,
Just
I remember
being a
my
little
dad
kid.
took me to visit the house this past November, and I think the playground was still there. And I saw it, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's, like...
Years.
19 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a huge tree with, I don't remember this, but apparently there was a huge tree with, like, a tire swing on it. And they took that tree down, but I don't remember what the inside of the house looks like. I don't remember what, like, my room looked like. Anything. I just, like, remember, like, I lived there. And then, like, even past that, like, I don't remember when I moved to Connecticut or, like, what schools I went to. I remember some schools. I don't remember.
Did you, like, move around a lot?
Yeah, I don't remember teachers. Well, not a lot. But, like...
I don't remember a lot of my teachers' names from high school. I just graduated fucking, like, 2 years ago.
Like, I don't know, man. Thinking, like, I've never lived out of Florida or Connecticut, but it's always been back and forth.
I've always lived in Connecticut. I've lived in West Haven my whole life.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get out of here within the next year or two, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know about Connecticut, but I at least want to leave West Haven. It seems like it's been getting shittier lately. Like, it's not a terrible place to live. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of, I don't know, there's drugs, there's not too much crime. It's just, I don't really know. It's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But
That's how I feel about Noggy. There's not too much, well, there's a decent amount of crime in Noggy sometimes. Like, not too long ago, there was someone, like, stealing cars and shit, you know, like...
Yeah, fuck am I talking about? There's actually been a lot of crime in West Haven lately.
Yeah. Fucking someone stole a fucking cop car and drove it through the goddamn graveyard.
Yeah. Someone fucking got stabbed at Stop and Shop the other day.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Let's talk about that kid that you remember Debbie told us last night about that kid in,
Watertown?
Watertown, yeah, I looked into that today. I was talking to my mom about
this
it,
was just
actually.
like 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, it was 2 days ago. So so apparently the story is he was really into this girl and he asked her a couple times, you know, like, to go out with her, like, give him a chance, and she said no, and then he started making her, like, really uncomfortable, and, like, the advances just got, like, a little bit more not
aggressive,
okay.
kind of.
Yeah, you know, because some men do that, and it's scary when guys do that. Cool. But so apparently he started stalking her, and after a while, so he's 16.
They're both 16, right?
Yeah. I guess after a while he showed up at her house at 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
So just like broad daylight.
Yeah, like, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be like, if you're gonna do something, don't be stupid, but, like, broad daylight, bro. Like, you're obviously gonna, like, what the fuck are you doing?
He obviously didn't care.
Yeah, like, and he broke into her house and chased her upstairs. She was, like, on the phone with her dad. And I don't remember if it said that anyone was home, but I remember it said that a family member chased him out, but after he, like, chased her into her room and she, like, hid in her closet and he, like, opened it, like, pulled her out and, like, just, like, hacked her with a hatchet. It wasn't an axe, it was a hatchet and, like, some kind of, like...
He had, like, a rope on him and shit.
Yeah,
and, like, duct
yeah.
tape.
He had, like, a bag with, like, rope, duct tape, like...
That's insane.
And there was, like, a knife, and, yeah, he got a bunch of charges. He got charged with a criminal attempt to commit murder, home invasion, first-degree assault, first-degree reckless endangerment, first-degree stalking, risk of injury to a minor, and first-degree burglary. But he tried to rape her. he was like telling her to like take off her clothes and shit, and like that was like his intent was to rape her. So I don't know, like
Why?
I don't
There's
see
no
any
charge for
sexual
that?
assault charges in there, which bothers me.
Yeah, that's kind
He
of
should,
fucked.
but like at least he is getting charged with something and he's going to jail.
Oh yeah, I
And,
feel
like,
like he should also fucking have to pay for, because she's still alive. She's in critical
Yeah,
condition.
she
He
got
should have
released
to
from
pay.
the hospital already.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good at least.
Yeah, she's like out, but
he
like
should still have to fucking pay for that.
yeah,
All of it,
yeah, oh yeah,
because like that's probably a lot of money right there. And,
it's insane.
yeah.
Like if if you're that horny, just fucking like
Pay for it.
Yeah.
Honestly, at that
Yeah.
point, there's no. I mean, there's a little shame.
like
in
you're
it, but,
16,
like,
you can get a job, like you can make money and go fuck a prostitute.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
you gotta fucking God? That's I don't
People are
get
crazy,
it.
and it's fucking scary to think that like kids, men, well, boys that young, like are doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that's some shit you hear about, like with like like the creepy like dude or whatever, like fucking
Yeah.
not like young kids. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm stretching.
It's okay.
Like to think about that is like just like no one ever, like his parents or no one, or like not even like just like anyone he knew like told him like, yo, don't like act like this, like
Yeah.
like this is what you're supposed to do. Not like fucking, I don't know, like there's, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this. I feel like some people just never really like learn how to act towards like like someone that they're like trying to
I get what you're saying.
flirt with or
Yeah, I
whatever.
get what you're saying. Like it flirting is difficult. Like I'm not good at flirting.
I'm not
I
either.
can't-
I'm like,
it's
me personally, I don't like to, like a lot of the times like I'm just like I'm kind of shy, honestly, because
Yeah.
like I don't like, for the most part I don't want to like initiate something just to like I don't, because I don't want to make things awkward. I don't
yeah,
want
I
to
don't
put
want to
someone
make
in
anyone
that
like
position.
uncomfortable. Like so that's why I just like I don't know. Like it's difficult for me to flirt because like it's hard to tell if someone's into me. Like I can't read signs or anything
Yeah,
like
I
that
hear you on
either.
that.
Like I have no idea. No fucking clue. I'm like 100% clueless
Same.
at times.
The fuck is a hint?
Facts. It's like fucking on Facebook where it's like if you keep hearting my Facebook posts.
Like I'm
Like-
just gonna think you're like
Yeah.
you like
that
my
like
memes.
but that yeah, cuz like I do that to memes. Like I
Yeah,
don't do that
exactly.
to flirt and like people take that the wrong way. I hate that.
I hate that. Yeah.
I hate that so fucking much. I mean,
It's just meme culture, man.
yeah. But like honestly, like back to like how some guys like don't know like boundaries with like asking women like out and stuff like that. Like I've told you this, like how like I'll just get random messages from guys and it's so fucking annoying because like I strictly have my Facebook for like memes.
Yeah.
And,
I
like-
I feel like a lot of girls deal with that problem.
Yeah, like and like
Probably pretty much every girl.
yeah, cause like oh girls are so pretty and like
Yeah.
guys just like I
Guys
don't
are
know,
dogs.
man. Yeah.
Guys are dogs.
But
Honestly.
like when I don't know, I feel like when a guy texts me I usually just like read it and then like delete the message, never respond to it. But when they keep texting me, that's when I respond and I'm like I'm not
Like,
interested.
fuck off.
Yeah, like I don't want to be mean because I don't like being mean to people, like, but like when you get me to that point, because that really pisses me off, like that like I don't know,
Like,
just
just
irks
like,
me. Like just
Have
leave me
some
the fuck
fucking
alone.
like have some fucking respect.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Excuse me.
My mouth is dry from all this talking.
That's that cotton mouth.
Yeah. How long have we been going?
We're at 30, just about 35 minutes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Show's a lot longer than that. I thought I was talking for a hot minute.
Yeah, it goes by pretty quick when you're just vibing.
Yeah.
What else you got on that on that paper? That notepad?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. What about them?
I think, okay, I
Pretty
think
good.
I was sitting upstairs at my house talking with my mom and my stepdad, and I thought of potatoes for some reason. I had this upstairs with me. I was just like hanging out with them. My mom was making eggs. It was like 12 o'clock at night. I don't know. It was like on like a Tuesday night too. I don't fucking know.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Stupid. So, as I started thinking about potatoes, my stepdad goes, "Do you want to make potatoes too?" And I was like,
what?
I was kind of shook. So I just wrote down potatoes, so I could like remember that. Oh, I had, where is it? Okay. In Florida. I used to have this dog named Diamond. Did I tell you about this?
I don't think so.
It was this little mutt dog that we got like off a porch, you know, in Denellen, Florida, which is like, Denellen, Florida is just
Is it like kind of? It's
redneck. Period.
Yeah.
Like just, oh my god, just a completely different vibe
Breed.
from.
It's a different breed.
Yeah,
Built
just different. Built different. Yes. So, yeah. At first, this dog was like really cute. Well, it was always cute, but like it was a smart dog, a good dog. You know, her name was Diamond. She always smelled weird, but like, whatever. And then one day, my fucking moron of a father hit her with the truck. She like ran out in front of his truck when he was leaving for work, and she survived. But like, after that
probably scarred her.
After that, no, she was fucking retarded.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
She was stupid. She didn't know how to run anymore, so she would
Aw.
run like a gazelle. You know how like they like hop and shit like that? Like
think so.
she would like leap forward and tuck her back legs in and then like catch it like that. And like it was very strange, and she'd like hop. She would like walk crooked. She was funny. She always like had her tongue. She was a very happy dog. She was just dumb. She was just so dumb.
My dog's kind of the same way. She's not.
Zippy's older.
Zippy's older. She's always been. She's never been the brightest dog.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Dogs are great though.
Huh?
Dogs are great.
We love dogs.
Yeah, cats are better. Sorry. I mean, I love cats.
Yeah,
It's
cats are pretty dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I like dogs too.
Yeah.
I feel like cats are like, there's more of like a emotional bond with them in some weird like spiritual way, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, because cats just, they're not a pet. They're like...
They're their own...
Yeah, I feel
they're
like...
their own boss.
Yeah, like, you live with them.
Yeah, exactly. They own you.
Yeah.
You buy them food. You fucking give them free massages.
Yeah. Oh, man, to be a cat.
I mean, it's kind of the same with dogs, too.
Yeah.
But they kind of rely on you.
Like
cats will fuck you. I mean, a dog can definitely, like, a big dog, like, if you piss it off enough, can definitely fuck you up. But, cats, like, they're just, they're a whole different breed. Like, they're just sassy fucks.
Yeah, I like bigger dogs, though. Like, I prefer bigger dogs than smaller dogs. But
yeah.
I definitely love my mom's dog Ellie. She's a little cutie pie, you know, the little white dog.
The little, I like, what's that, a poodle? Or...
It's a Maltese.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other one that you met was my uncle's dog. It's not there anymore.
He was cool.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, what kind of dog that was. I told you he found that dog like on the side of the road, frozen, almost like dead.
Yeah,
like,
I remember
just
you were
matted. Like,
that.
it's crazy.
I hate when people do shit like that. There was one time, someone fucking, I think it was like at the beach or something. In West Haven. It was either at the beach or the baseball fields. I want to say it was at the beach. They fucking, like... I think they had, like, a dog in a box, and then they set it on fire.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What did you say?
It's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, like,
oh my god.
you know, like, telling you that, but, like, that's... West Haven's fucked. Like, and it's,
Did they
but
get,
it's not, it's, like,
arrested?
a different kind of fucked. I think they got caught, yeah. I want to say they got caught.
There was in Naugatuck, someone purposely ran over the heads of a bunch of kittens.
Oh my god.
It was, oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. How could you? How could you hurt an animal?
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not for, like,
Purposely.
I'm not for violence, but if I see you hurting an animal, or even,
fuck
like,
you
another
up.
person, for that matter, without, like, good if you're hurting another person without a good reason,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh my god. When I think it was yesterday, when I was on my way back from Augie, I don't know if I was in, I think I was in West Haven, near the bank. I think like near like Liberty Bank or something like that.
But maybe Bank of America.
Right, yeah.
Right.
There was these two kids on the sidewalk and they were walking together. Little youngins, like pretty young. I want to say like maybe 10.
Damn.
And like one of the like I don't know if they were brothers or not, but like one started pushing the other one like onto the ground and shit like that. And like I remember like I was just sitting there watching and I'm like trying to decide if this kid is being a bully or if they're just fucking around. And then I see them both laughing and then the light turned green and I was like, well, that's not my problem anymore. Cuz like, you know, if like honestly, if it was like a little 10-year-old beating up some other little 10-year-old, they'd be like, "Hey yo!"
What are you doing?
I'd be like, "Cut
What are you
that shit
fighting
out!"
about? You're 10 years old.
Yeah.
You got no reason to fight.
Yeah, like what? If you don't do that, go get like, put some like blankets and pillows down at your house. Do that.
And,
Not
like,
on like
wrestle.
on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like
well,
it was like a busy street. I'm like, what the fuck are you like? Where are your parents?
some kids are just wild.
Yeah.
We got the
Man.
bike life kids too.
Yeah.
I have nothing against them.
I
I just feel like
There's a lot of bike.
they
life in
definitely
Augie,
got to be
too.
careful. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like running
During-
into oncoming traffic and shit.
During the summer, you know, there's definitely the handful of kids in Augie that ride around on their bikes and they'll like definitely on like Rubber Ave and I want to say Meadow Street. Yeah, Meadow Street. They'll like ride their bikes like in and out of traffic, but like they're good at it.
Yeah,
They've been doing
I
it for a really long time, so
Yeah,
they
exactly.
don't really cause problems. I think there was an incident where one of the kids did
They
get
just-
hit.
Wait, what's that?
I said I think there was an incident where one of the youngins got hit,
Damn.
but I don't remember.
I don't know. The worst they do here is like slow down traffic. I
Yeah,
never
I
heard
know.
of them like actually like starting problems with anyone. It's just
Yeah.
more of like, it's a culture.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't know, like fucking we do it when we skate.
Yeah, it's big. Like you know the Colt team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like when they're like in New York, they like ride in and out of traffic, like on like trailers and shit.
Hell yeah.
Like and like
Street
some guys
BMX
are
is
cool
the
about it.
best.
They'll like park and like let guys like,
Yeah.
ride in it. It's sick.
I remember this one time. I was actually just kind of thinking about this the other day, just for whatever reason. Me, Matt, Jackie, and our friend Josh went to New York. Maybe like, I don't know. It was like 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And it was like we just went to skate and stuff, and fucking like we just kind of like expected to like, you know, like, because for the most part there's a lot of security guards and all that shit, or like residents that don't want you skating.
Mhm.
And fucking, so like we would just hit the spots and go, and then like we were like leaving this one spot, and this guy was like, because there was a thing like blocking the way, and he's like, oh, I can move it for you guys if you want, da 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 da. I was like, oh, word, hell yeah. Like,
Yeah, I
like,
love that.
hell yeah.
Like yes.
Like, we're not trying to we might be loud, but like we don't want to cause problems. Just want
Yeah.
to skate, no, dude.
When I worked at KFC, a lot of the kids like would come down on their bikes and like ride around in the parking lot, but like there would always be either like there's like semis would always be parked like in the back of it, and like a lot of cars would be on the other side because like the KFC shares a lot with like a Family Dollar and like a Packy store and like like it's like a small little plaza type bullshit.
Fair.
So, when they would like ride around, they would like not really
Disrupt
have
some
like
shit.
they wouldn't have really like a solid place to go. So like sometimes when it was slow, and especially like at night, or not like at night, but like early morning, like when they were like during the summer, I tell like they would like loop around the drive-thru, and I'd be like, "Do your thing." Like throw them like free fries and shit like that.
Word.
Drinks and shit like that.
That's dope.
To the cool kid, like to the kids who like didn't cause issues, like because then
Yeah.
there were other assholes who would like come in and trash the place, and I would always be a dick to them. I'd be like, "Get your silly ass out of here! You know you're not supposed to be here." And they'd be like, "What authority do you have?" And I'd be like, "This motherfucker."
Bitch, I work
here. Like, I run this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really have that problem at my job. There was this one time last summer. There was an actual, like, motorcycle club that came to, like, they ate at our restaurant. They ate at a couple other restaurants. Like, there was just so many people, and I was like, they were taking up the whole parking lot.
Damn.
But like, I don't know. Summer in West Haven, the beaches get kind of crowded, even during Corona, which is bad. Like, I remember, like, if you drive down Ocean Avenue, fucking, I would do this not every day, but, like, fucking, like, anytime I'm driving down Ocean Avenue, like, last summer, I would just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because there's so many people at the beach, it looks like, I don't know, it's just not smart.
Yeah. No, when I was in Florida at the beaches, we're like all crowded, no one wear masks, because there's no mask mandation there either. I think it's stupid, man, and I don't think that this is obviously personal opinion, but I don't think they should be lifting restrictions yet.
Yeah, they just lifted the mask mandate in Texas. And now things in Connecticut even are back at full capacity, but still, like, social distancing.
I'm so happy my store isn't. And, like, it's not full capacity. We're still doing, like, social distancing. We're still, like, enforcing everything that we enforced beforehand. Like,
right.
And that makes me happy because, like,
That's just, it's like, peace of mind.
More people. Honestly, where I work, too, like, isn't really too crowded at times.
That's good, at least.
Yeah. It's definitely,
a more laid back, kind of. Not necessarily laid back.
Yeah, like, the whole place, like, I don't want to say where I, like, work, but, like, the actual, where my store is, the actual place, it's, like, dead, consistently. There's, like, no real business there. And, like, I've told you this before, there's, like, I, like, have a fear that,
it might
not
shut
in the
down
near
or
future,
something
but, like, in the later
eventually.
future, like, we'd go out of business. Not business, but, like, lose our storefront there.
And are there any, like, other stores around here, do you know?
Yeah, there's one, in Meriden.
That's a little bit of a drive from you,
yeah.
but... I mean, but you have that experience to where, like, you can either go to, like, another store off that, like, you know, same business or whatever, same company, or you could even just go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm honestly, like, there's not many places in Nagy. There's a few places in Waterbury that I don't like really working in Waterbury. But, I don't know, having manager experiences is definitely a plus. And, like, I'm good at what I do. I've been told, like, I've been told before that, like, I'm a lot more mature than, like, I seem, like, than I should be. That didn't make sense. Like,
I get what you're getting at.
And, like, there's two different parts of me. There's, like, work Katie, and then there's, like Katie.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel you.
Work Katie is completely different. Like, my coworkers don't see, like, the side of me that's, like, outside of work. Like, I have a different aspect. I have a different, I don't want to say personality, but I don't share, like, with them certain things. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
And fucking work usually ain't it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
don't know, I'm sorry, go on.
No, you're good. I've been talking a lot.
No, you're good. No, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm cool with my coworkers. Like,
yeah.
I don't have any problems with them or anything, and, like, I don't know, we joke around a lot for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know, I don't get, like, how I get with my friends, with my coworkers, I guess, like, because, like, I don't know, I get really, like, weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
ramble a lot and stuff. I try not to talk too much.
Yeah. I have, like, I don't know, my main mindset, well, not main mindset, but, like, a big thing for me is I like making people smile.
Yeah.
So, like,
or,
when
like,
I'm
just
out,
making people's days easier.
Yeah. So, like, that's why I honestly like my job. Like, customer service it's not that bad when you're a positive person, when you like making people smile and like you don't let things get to you.
Yeah.
Cause like working in retail,
I've
definitely like
I've
with
never worked
some
in
people.
retail. I've always worked in either construction or restaurant.
Yeah,
So like I've never actually had to. Well, that's a lie. I worked in like a little like concession stand back maybe like a couple years ago when I lost my first job because they closed down.
Yeah.
And I worked. So like I was a cashier at like this baseball park or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I was a cashier, I did the grill and stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, that was like the only time I really dealt with people.
Yeah.
Like other than that, I was always kind of like, well, other than in construction, like working with people, I was just kind of like, I always worked in a kitchen, like behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
And not even like just in the kitchen, but like with everything. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like dealing with people too much because like, I feel like. I don't know. I hate saying this. I've definitely been working on it a lot, but like I can get a bad temper sometimes, and like if someone like just says like, I don't know, fucking there's certain things that do get to me, and it's like I know eventually I'm gonna have to deal with it, but like I wouldn't fucking put myself in a position where like I would want like I don't know. Like where I would fucking be pissed off at a person and like don't want to like fucking like blow up because like I can't like just bottle shit up like that's it's unhealthy and like I just try to be like brutally honest, I guess.
No, yeah, we've talked about it. It's better to be honest than to it's better for like the painful honest than like a happy lie because
exactly.
like lying never ends up good in the long run.
And like granted with customer service, like I know like the customer's always right and whatnot.
I fucking hate
it's
that
just like I don't know.
Yeah.
People are people.
Yeah.
People will be assholes. Eventually I will like I'm gonna have to work in customer service eventually or something like where I'm actually dealing with like people outside of my like my job and like my coworkers and like but like I'd rather do it when I know I'm like comfortable with it and not like I don't know how to like just so like I don't get like that anxiety because like I get fucking anxious talking to people I know like
like my social anxiety is around like meeting new people, like making friends, like like that's what I get like I can't like open up that good, like I get very
it takes
jittery.
me a very long time
I'm nervous
for the
but
most
like
part.
At work it's like a breeze just to talk to people and like sit there and converse like I feel like it's just so weird how it's like different.
Interesting. I mean because it's like they don't know you outside of work for the most part. I mean like I don't know, I hang out. I mean, I've known Nick, like my coworker, before, way long before we've started working. But like, I've hung out with a few coworkers outside of work, but like not often. Like like I don't know. It's just
I don't
like
hang out with my coworkers outside of work.
It's just a different.
We have a fraternizing policy.
Wait, what?
We have a fraternizing policy. So like
you're not allowed
fraternizing.
What's that?
It's like you can't associate like with your coworkers outside of work. Like you can't have friendships.
Interesting.
I think it's only.
I feel like it's better that way anyway.
I feel like it's only with like management and like associates, something like that, or they don't want to use those terms because they're demeaning. But
like what like so what like let's say like a cashier and another cashier can hang out, but like a cashier and a manager.
I'm pretty sure, and like a manager and a manager can hang out. So
okay.
I'm pretty
sure
it
that makes
works
sense.
like that.
I mean, it would be kind of weird if I was
they don't
fucking
want, like...
hanging out, like smoking weed with my boss or some shit like that. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I don't think that I would hang out with my coworkers outside of work, and it's nothing against them. I truly love my coworkers.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said before, I'm a different person, and like
I like to keep my circle small anyway.
Yes, I don't know. I feel like
There's definitely a few coworkers I can vibe with
Yeah.
outside of work, and
Yeah.
like fucking like. But even like I said before, like I don't like if I do hang out with my coworkers outside of work.
None of my coworkers smoke.
It's not a lot.
Like, and that right there. I mean, like, I don't know. I can't, like.
It's just like it's a weird.
It is like it's not
like,
weird, but like.
It's like.
I'm also significantly younger than all of them.
Fair.
I'm 18. I mean, like, Jada's I think 23, something like that. I honestly don't know how old Jada is. I know she's in her 20s. I know Richard is I know Richard is wow.
Is in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. And then Ashley is in her 30s. Sarah's in her 30s. Sam's in her 30s, I think, or almost 30, something like that. I don't know specific ages, but Sam calls me O2 baby, which is like, it's kind of funny. I don't know, but like being the youngest one there is weird. But they all tell me that like I don't seem as young as I am.
It's weird because I'm young, but I'm not the youngest one at my job. Like I'm an 01 baby, but there's kids like in high school still like at my job.
Yeah.
But like I guess I don't know. I'm not a manager or anything like that, but
yeah.
I don't know. Things I. Yeah. What else you got on that paper?
A story about my mom.
Oh boy. I didn't mean it like that.
That's fucking funny. That's great.
I'm guessing it's a good story.
Yeah, this is about when so I've recently discovered that apparently my mom was like a party animal when she was younger. And that shocks me because my mom has always pushed me to be not a goody-goody, but like make smart decisions. And like,
well, that's why. Because
I would never do the things that my mother has done. Strictly because I don't say I don't have fear in my mom. I just have respect.
Yeah.
For my mom, she raised me with like to respect her with a lot. She raised 4 kids on her own, man. She did. I think she did a good job. I mean, all her kids are pretty fucked up in the head. Like I'm not gonna like just pinpoint my brothers and say it's them because I'm pretty fucked in the head too. I'm not gonna lie, but we're all good kids, and like she did a great job. Shout out to my mom. She's pretty dope. But anyways, she got her tonsils removed. I think I don't remember how old she was. I think like between 16 and 18, something like that. She got her tonsils removed. And she was supposed to rest or something like that, and she wasn't supposed to eat like certain kinds of foods because it will like rip open and like stuff like that. So apparently, I think it was the night of, like the night after or the night of like her surgery or some shit, she snuck out to go to a party or something like that, and she ended up having chips. And it like ripped it open, and she started spewing blood everywhere. Ooh. And she had to like sneak back into my Nana's house
and not say anything.
And she's like spewing blood all over the side of the house, Chris. Like,
oh my god,
everywhere. It's just like coming out, and like I'm pretty sure she was with my auntie, and she cleaned up the blood, like snuck in, like changed her pajamas, and like woke up Nana, and like my Nana still doesn't know to this day that my mom snuck out. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Well, if she listens to this podcast, she's
I don't
know.
think she will. I can't stand my Nana. I mean, I don't want to say that, not gonna talk shit, but like we and her don't get along. She was never a grandmother. And that makes me sad, like, I never had, like, a grandmother, like, figure in my life because she was cold to my mom.
Fair. Yeah, nah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, family's family, but, like, it doesn't necessarily, like, granted, like, I don't know, I'm grateful to be pretty close with all my family for the most part. Yeah. I mean, like, we don't, granted, especially like with fucking since like COVID started happening and stuff, we haven't really seen each other. But like I don't know, we don't
that sucks.
have like there's no bad blood really or anything like that, which
Yeah,
I've
I
always
feel like
been
there's a
grateful
lot of
for.
bad blood in my family line.
It happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, a lot of people don't talk, and like the people who do talk just talk shit about each other. Like all the other people, it's stupid. It's like, I hate that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like granted, I don't know. Everybody has their differences, and fucking, you know, everyone has their reasons for those differences, whether they're valid or not. But like, a lot of people just forget that like you just gotta try your best to, like, you know, be kind and just be close with the people you care about. And
I love being a nice person.
yeah, because it doesn't necessarily always pay off, but it makes you feel good.
Yeah, like I'm nice to everyone that comes into my life, or at least I try to be. I always have good intentions.
I always respect until like proven otherwise.
Yeah, and I've like just been like, I don't want to say every time, but a lot of the times, like, I just like end up getting taken advantage of, or like just like basically thrown to the side in the long run. Like,
I get what you mean.
And like I just think that's fucked up, because I have nothing but good intentions for people, and like I don't want to see nothing but growth in like the people I care about and the people I love, like growth and like love and like nothing but happiness.
Even like the people that I'm not necessarily close to, but like I still call my friends. Like
I'm rooting for everyone.
Exactly.
Like I feel like everyone should succeed. You know.
Like I don't know. I feel like I try my best not to have like, I don't know, for lack of a better word, beef with anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's just like,
what's the fucking point?
There's really no point. Like, I don't know, granted, there are some things, like...
Yeah, I get it.
Like, fucking... Like, if someone stole from you or something like that, or, like, something like that, like, that's one thing. But, like, other than that...
I don't even think, like, I told you this. My mom's boss, Brian, he's a cool guy. He's a lawyer. He has a Jaguar. Like, he just bought it. 2020 Jaguar. Ooh. Got stolen out of his driveway the other night.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it was, I think it was St. Patty's Day.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, he got home, left his fucking key in the car, because he was out, like, drinking and shit. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say
until his shit.
Until you mentioned that he left his key in the car, I was gonna say you'd think fucking, like, 2020 Jaguar, like a car that costs that much, or honestly probably, like, any newer car, like, they'd at least, like, I mean, I don't know.
It'd be hard to steal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Like, it'd be easy as shit to steal my car.
Yeah, same.
So
like,
fucking easy.
It's an old car. Like, I don't know how fucking, I've never seen, like, other than, like, in movies and shit, like, I've never really seen, like, how, like, a hot wire is done.
Facts.
But, like, I want to assume that, like, you know, like, newer cars are probably harder to hotwire, if even possible at all.
Yeah.
Like,
because, like, they have, like, the fob keys now.
Yeah.
Like, where there's not even, like, an ignition. Like, I don't, an ignition, right?
It's
so, like,
pretty much, like,
not an ignition, but, like,
really
where you put the key.
There's not, like, a metal thing that's just kind of, like...
It's, like...
It's, like, it's all electrical.
Like, push-to-starts and shit. Like,
yeah. It's all getting a lot more, like...
Honestly, it's pretty easy to steal a car now, because if, like, the fucking fob keys... because if the... Actually, no, because if, like, the key isn't in range and, like, you start the car, like, if it's in someone's driveway, say, and the key's inside, it might start. But, like, once you get a certain distance, the car shuts off when it gets away from the key.
That's a good safety thing. Like, at that point, I wouldn't even call the police. I would just be like, "Hi, you dumb fuck."
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I'd start, like, walking around looking, like, where the fuck is this stupid ass?
That's the thing. But other than what you just said about, like, your mom's boss getting his fucking Jaguar stolen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like...
Did he get it back?
I have no fucking...
I mean, I'm sure, like...
I'm pretty sure.
They'll either find the guy or insurance will get it.
Yeah.
Fucking...
He just fucking got that car.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's not like a nice Jaguar, though.
I mean, a Jaguar
like, it looks like a mom car. But, yeah. It's a Jaguar.
Fucking... But, like, other than that, like, unless you fucking leave your keys in the ignition.
Yeah.
Or, like, some shit like that. I don't think people really try to go for, like... Wait, what?
I've done that.
I've done it, too.
Countless
But I've locked my fucking car with the keys in the ignition.
I've never done that.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Sometimes.
Yeah. Fucking,
Fucking trying to roll a joint with the warning paper.
Yeah. Be quiet. We don't talk about that.
No, we should talk about that.
Wait, should we?
You didn't like.
I just opened the pack of joint.
You didn't know that there was always like a paper before. You didn't see.
I don't know. I don't
writing.
really roll joints. I just learned not too long ago because they're just fucking hard as hell to roll.
They are. That's why I have that little thingy thing. Sometimes I'll be embarrassed to pull it out. Like, I'll be like, "Oh, you don't know how to roll a joint," but
yeah,
like, it always rolls like.
It comes out
nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why go through the trouble?
Facts.
We love paraphernalia.
Yes. I have to get a slide for that little bong.
Yeah,
wanted to
how does
bring
that
it
fucking
here.
happen? You got it.
Yeah,
And
fucking. Oh my god, oh my god, got out of work the other night, and I was like, all right, I'm not that tired. I'll go to the smoke shop like when I get out of work, but like that's like completely across the way from like my house. Like it's because I
opposite
live.
direction.
Yeah, like I don't think you've ever really like been shown around Noggy.
No,
Like-
not really.
Like so, it's out there. So I decided I was gonna go after work, and I fucking drive all the way there and it's closed. I was really upset. I don't know why it was closed, but it was open the next day when I drove by. I was kind of upset. I went to go get that side for the bong because I wanted, like I said, I wanted to bring it here because I don't ever use it, like, and I want to use it more, but because like the bigger one, I'm not gonna bring that. Like that's too sketchy. But like the small one, I could just throw that shit in my book bag with some fucking like clothes around it. So, like not like clothes that I would wear, obviously, because it's a bong.
I don't know what it is. I just don't like driving with stuff in the car. Like,
Yeah, it freaks me out.
Even if I have like a fucking dub in my pocket, well, not in my
Yeah.
pocket, but like in my car, it's like I don't know.
It definitely scares me, and like again, knock on wood, I've never been pulled over. No, I don't think.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
I don't think people or cops really have an interest in pulling over a yellow Volkswagen Beetle covered in daisies with some fucking 18-year-old chick driving. I mean, like, the personality is completely different. It does not match my car. I hate having a bright yellow car, man. I just want a black car already.
Yeah, I want a black car too.
I can't.
Either black or white. I don't know. I can't decide.
I really, really want a black car. That's like the goal. It's the only. I want a nice car, and I want it to be black. And I'm getting myself one for my birthday.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, you know
Shout out-
CJ Parker.
Oh, you know CJ Parker. Shout out to Borat.
Shout out to Borat.
If you've never seen it, fucking watch it.
I'm pretty sure
They-
my mom has seen Borat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told my mom to watch the second one, and she was like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
I want to watch the second one.
The second one's I don't know. I can't remember it too much, but fucking, because I don't know. I got thrown off once, because like in the first one he starts off in Kazakhstan, fucking like introducing himself and like I don't know what he's doing and shit, and then he goes to the U.S. and he does the same in the second one, but obviously it's like different, and like I don't really remember too much about like what happened, like after he got to the U.S. other than like he was like I don't know because there was a fucking this was like a few months back where Trump's lawyer, I think it's his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Got like, he had like sexual assault allegations against him, and like, I was just really confused. Like they showed it in the movie, like kind of like they used, so Borat and his daughter like pretty much like baited Rudy Giuliani. And fucking like they were saying in like the reports like I don't this part isn't real. There was just fucking like he was like fuck like they were trying to come at Borat or like the actor or I think I forgot his name. Fucking like they were trying to come at the actor, like both of them, for like doing that in the movie, like because like they're like what the fuck, like I don't know, like, and I feel like that's just like that was like they're talking about like banning free speech and shit, and but like then they're getting mad about like a movie, like I don't know, like all these fucking. Once again, like I'm not trying to refer to all right wingers because I know there's conservatives out there who don't like Trump.
Yeah.
But fucking, like I'm saying, like these far right, like alt right, for, yeah, like
Yeah.
they're so bent on like fucking like, oh like free speech this, free speech that, when we're just trying to like stop hate.
Yeah, like we just like want to make a change.
But then once it's like something against them, it's like, oh, we want to censor this.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, like I feel like people are getting the message wrong. Like it's time for change.
It's been
like,
time.
It's
for
been
a while.
time. Like it's getting old at this point. There should be no reason for all this hate. There should be no reason for all this just bullshit. I like in my eyes, this is how I see it. I don't get why there has to be so much like competition and
like divide.
Yeah.
And just like why does everything have to be a competition? Whether it's between like two people, two cultures, two races, whatever the fuck, like anything.
Nothing ever works when it's working against each other.
Exactly. Like there's, like I feel like you're like the best thing you can really do is kind of just take like the best aspects from both sides, get rid of all that like ugh, like and just kind of like find somewhere to kind of not necessarily meet in the middle and then build from there.
Yeah.
Like.
Because like obviously what we've been doing, like
doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, like it hasn't been working. It never worked. Like it's time for change. It's been time for change, and like the past is the past. You got to move forward, and we shouldn't be living in the past. We shouldn't be repeating the past. Like that's not something that's really, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, and like I feel like. Hold on 1 second. I feel like a lot of, like, you know, racist people, not just like, you know, racist people, like racist white people, but like, you know, the fucking, like the silent white person, kind of, like, you know, like, oh, like fucking civil rights was, like the civil rights movement was, damn, it was 50 years ago now. So yeah, fucking, they're like, oh yeah, like, you know, like you guys got what you want, da 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 da. But it's like,
no.
First of all, like,
no,
it's like,
didn't.
that's not that. I feel like that's not enough. First of all,
it's not.
And like,
there's still
so much shit that still goes on. And like, I feel like a lot of people say like, oh, like they got Black History Month, da 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 da. And I'm like, all right, granted, like, this might sound like weird coming out, but I feel like it's good that there's Black History Month, but it shouldn't be just like 1 month, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be like it's something that should be like taught like in school, like because you know like when back in high school and like middle school and all that shit, like they would only really talk about Black history during February, Black History Month. Like I feel like that itself is kind of just a problem, like and they don't tell you the full truth, like
no, people need to be fully educated.
Exactly.
It's not bad to look back on your wrongs. So like putting it in our like the education systems, learning about it, being known about it isn't wrong, because you want to learn from your mistakes, grow from them so you don't repeat them. There's like going back to this, there's no reason why there should be any form of racism, any form of hate. Like it doesn't help anyone, it doesn't help anything. It just causes issues. It causes hate in your heart. And like hate in your heart is never good.
And like yeah, it's really bad. It's just a waste of energy.
Yeah.
it consumes you.
You always have to have like a positive energy, a good energy, because like what you put out in the world comes back to you.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. I was talking about this. I forgot who it was with. It might have been. I don't even know. A fucking like. They teach in schools like from the get go to like like be kind, love another, and like all that shit. Like I don't know. I can't necessarily speak for like those like really red states like Alabama or anything like that, but like I don't know. There's just like obviously it's all like taught by like heritage, and like I feel like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people think that just makes it okay, or like understandable, quote unquote. But it's like first of all, like you come to a certain age, like whether it's like when you're a little kid, a teenager, even a fucking adult in your 30s or whatever, like where it's just like a light should fucking turn on, and like I don't know, like you choose to be that way, like there's literally no like and you could it's funny because you could see, I don't know, this is just like me being spiteful, but fucking like those racist people, like a lot of the like the racist white people, like especially the older ones, like fucking like you could just tell they're miserable their whole lives, like fucking like even just by like the actual like look in their faces, like they're more aged, they age quicker because like they're fucking they're just wasting energy stressing out about bullshit.
You gotta focus your energy on good things.
Exactly. Like I feel like what you said, like what you put into the world is what you get back, and like because of like if you do positive things, like I don't know, like you're gonna, I feel like not necessarily, the human body and like the mind is just such a fucking crazy thing. Like it's
really
like it's like if you do positive things, you're gonna like, I don't know, your aura, I guess for lack of a better word, you're gonna like you'll glow.
Aura I give off. Like
you got a really good vibe. You just seem like very welcoming.
Thank
like,
you.
Hell yeah.
I try to be. Like, I don't want anyone to feel, like, uncomfortable around me. I want to be, like, a positive person in everyone's life.
Exactly.
And I'm okay with the fact if I'm not. Like, if I come into your life and I don't make a positive impact or any type of impact or even a negative impact, if it's a negative impact, I'm sorry. Like, those weren't my intentions. And, like, I hope you have, like, a beautiful life, so on and so forth from that.
Yeah.
Like, that is what I really strive for. And, like,
just to have some sort of impact on you that's gonna, or on people that's gonna make them think like, just make them think about something.
I feel like everyone deserves to be happy, and like when I really care about someone, like I want nothing but like the best for them and them to be consistently happy, and like I do all I can to like make sure they're as happy as they can be. And like I get sometimes people need like their space and people go through their things, and like I'm very understanding of that, and it's like I just respect when people, like, feel to, like, reciprocate the same kind of thing towards me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Jinx.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like you were just saying, like, we try to be, like, it's good to be as positive as possible, but, like, I also feel like too much positivity is, like, it can be bad at times because like it's like whether you're choosing to just like I don't know, like not look at the negatives, or like you're oblivious, like you don't like just don't see it, like eventually, like I don't know, like
that's why I try to be aware.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know that I'm gonna make mistakes. I know that I'm not ever like I'm never gonna be a perfect person. I'm never gonna be like positive, and like I go through my phases where like I'm not always in the like positive mood, like I don't really want to like be uplifting because like I go through my own shit.
Exactly. Like,
but like I feel like those are the times when people like aren't understanding, like they like get upset and like I don't know
but, like people go on.
Like people like need like their own breaks, because it is hard trying to keep a positive mindset and trying to be positive in people's lives, because like after a while, I feel like it gets. I don't want to
It
say
doesn't-
it gets old,
It's
but
like it doesn't, like, I don't know. Granted, there are some people out there that are just, you know, like, always happy, or like, you know, like, they really do just want to be positive the whole time, because like either, I don't know, like, whether they don't feel like what the negative feelings are that they're feeling are like worth talking about, like, which, like, I feel like that's a big problem. Like, not a problem, like, fucking, like, people.
I get what you're
I feel like people should, like, be able to, and this isn't necessarily their problem. It's more of, like, you know, like, the person they confide in or whatever. Like, I feel like if people were more able to, like, you know, comfortable with being, like, not necessarily negative, but just, like, upset or whatever, like,
Yeah.
they would struggle with it less, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually have this book. My friend Leo gave it to me. Shout out to Leo. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
I peeped that.
Yeah, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's by Mark Manson. And in, like, one of the first pages, it's like, people freak out about, like, so, like, you know, people get anxiety or, like, depression or whatever the hell is going on, and then they freak out because they're like, oh, this isn't supposed to be happening, da 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 da. But it's like, this is what we deal with, and, like, once you learn that, like, this is just, like, it happens, and it's like, oh, this is okay, why am I mad? I don't know, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking, and I don't really know where I was going with that, but, like,
the way okay, so, like, back to what you were saying before, like, about people feeling, like, comfortable around, like, who they confide in, like, a negative aspect. Like, I remember I saw a video not too long ago about, it just, this couple were making a video, and out of nowhere, one of them was, like, just saying how they, like, feel, like, ugly and stuff like that, and, like, the other person, like, their significant other just held them and was like, it's okay to feel that right now, like, feel that, let it happen, you know, like, because those feelings,
like, human emotions are a natural thing.
yeah, and that's, like, I like, took, like, that really, like, stuck with me, and, like, I want to, like, apply that more when, like, I'm helping people, like, through things, like, it's okay to feel that way, like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, like, like, it's okay to sit in that, it's okay to let that process through you. And,
as long as you deal with it in a way
yeah,
that's not
and,
hurting
like, when
yourself
you're ready
or anyone
to deal
else.
with it, like, we'll talk about it, and, like, just know that, like, you know, like, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like, try to be, I don't want to say I'm good at giving advice, but, like, I try to be good at
I just
listening
try to be
people.
helpful.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Being there for
like,
them, and
like, I don't know, sometimes I might not always know what to say, but, like, I'm
Yeah.
always,
I'm
you know, like, I'm
listening.
listening, and, like, you know, I'm there.
I'm processing it with
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
I had something to say, and I completely forgot. It just slipped my mind.
I hate when that happens.
I do too. It is
It's
what it is.
frequent, like, for me sometimes.
Yeah.
That was just kind of like, I forgot, like, an oxymoron. It's frequent for me sometimes. Like, that makes sense.
What else you got on that paper? You got anything else?
I sure do.
You came pretty
I
prepared.
did. So, oh my god, so, at my high school, where I went to high school,
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this for some reason just popped in my head. It back when I was in high school, my freshman year, I stayed after school one time, and it was for math class or something, and like, the one other kid that was in the class with me, he left a few minutes before I did, and he comes back in, and he's like, "Miss," he's like cracking up, but, like, also disgusted. He's like, "Someone took a shit in the stairwell."
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No!
West Haven High School was
God.
wild, dude. People would take shits in the stairwells.
What?
People sucking dick in the stairwell.
Oh,
Fucking-
that happened at my high school.
Fucking crazy.
Oh my god. That's insane. So we did at your high school, obviously. Like, I don't know if you guys had Code Black, like, or it might have not been Code Black for you
Explain.
guys, but like shooter drills.
Yeah,
active
we
shooter
we
drills.
went over those like in my junior year,
Yeah.
in my senior year.
We had a couple of those, and I remember my either freshman year or sophomore year we had one, and I was in ISS at the time because I got kicked out of my health class because fuck Miss Manillo. She, me and her never, like, I've never been rude to teachers. I don't like being rude to teachers. I was always respectful. My, like, again,
I was always the
mom,
quiet kid for the most
yeah,
part.
I was always quiet in high school. I never really made a lot of friends, and like I was fine with that. I was just there to like get in and out, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
But like I always respected my teachers. But this bitch, man,
Some of them just piss you off, dude.
So one day we got into it, and then like she said something like, and like afterwards she was like saying something to the class. And she said some sly shit and then looked at me and winked. And I was like, don't wink at me. And she was like, I didn't. And I was like, yes, the fuck you did. I was like, now you're lying. I was like, okay, so now you're lying about winking at me. I'm like, a sexual assault. Not sexual
harassment.
assault. Yeah, sexual harassment. And she was like, I didn't wink at you. She's like, and no one's gonna believe you because, you know, it's student against the teacher. So, and that pissed me off even more. And I went off. I was like, you know, I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna do anything because, like, who the fuck cares? But that just pissed me the fuck off. I was like, go fuck yourself, man. Like, and I got put in ISS.
That's all you got?
Of course,
That's good, at least.
I got suspended, I think, for 2 days, too. Actually, no, I didn't get suspended.
You didn't get
Of
suspended?
course, my mom was upset. But I got suspended a lot my freshman year and beginning of my sophomore year for fighting.
I've only gotten in one fight in school.
Yeah, that would piss my mom off a lot. But, like, I was going through some shit. Looking back now, that's, like, it's not an excuse to, like,
no, yeah, I get what you
people,
mean.
But, like...
You were different, like, we were all different people.
Yeah.
Back then, like, 4 or 5 years ago.
It's crazy to, like, see how much I've changed.
Hell yeah. Dude, speaking of high school, I remember, I want to say it was my freshman year, either my freshman or sophomore year, we got a bomb threat.
What?
Yeah, or 2, actually. What? It was, like...
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking, it was like, I think one was like in English and the other was in Arabic or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, I stayed home from school that day. And I remember, like, I went to go, like, cause, like, I was going to meet up, like, me and my friends would usually meet, like, over at this place by the high school. And, like, just, like, hang out after school or whatever. And fucking, I was going over there. And, like, I was going through this park right next to the high school. And, this fucking, not even a cop. It was like a park and recreations officer or some shit.
Yeah.
He stopped me and he was like, excuse me, buddy, you know I'm with the police department? Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was, like, questioning me, all this other shit. And, like, I don't know, that was an annoying experience in itself, but it is what it is. Fucking,
Yeah.
But, like, he let me go, and I started going up the hill to, like, the main road, and I saw this big fucking SWAT truck. Like,
what?
It was, like, a big-ass SWAT truck, and, like, I get to, like, the school, or, like, not the school, but, like, the hill to lead to the school.
Yeah.
And there's, like, cops blocking and shit. There's cops on the roof. I was like, what the fuck? Like, alright, so basically what happened was, this guy was questioning me because, like, he thought maybe I could have been the person that called in the bomb threat. And he was, like, fucking, like, he searched me down. He was like, oh, you don't have a phone? What happened to it? I was like, I broke it, like, maybe a week ago. Because I did. And fucking, and he was like, oh, you sure you didn't, like, throw it down in the woods over there? I was like, because at this point I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was like, no, what? Like, what the fuck is going on? But, like, and then, like, yeah, I got there. I guess, like, people that were in school that day, they said there was, like, fucking, like, I don't know, like, assembly lines of cops just, like, sweeping down the hallways, on the roof, and not just cops, like, SWAT team, like,
that's
fucking,
insane.
like, yeah, and, like, I don't know, we get a lot of, not a lot, but, like, an unusual amount of bomb threats.
What?
Yeah, like, I don't know, we get one, like, maybe, like, every couple of years or so, every 2-3 years.
That's insane.
People are just fucking weird.
They are.
And crazy.
I completely, like, went off on the story I was trying to tell about the Code Black. So I was in ISS, and we were having a drill for a code black, which is an active shooter drill. And it turned, like, I remember, like, it started and it was fun. Like, I was in ISS with Mr. Gibson. He was fucking a goat, man. I love that man. Shout out to Mr. Gibson. He helped me a lot, like, in the beginning of my high school career, like, kind of just getting back on track with shit.
Yeah.
I was in ISS, like, there was a couple other kids in there, but I was mainly just kind of, like, hanging out with, like, Mr. G while it was going on. Like, the lights were off, we were all being really quiet. And then he gets a phone call, and he, like, answers the phone call, and, like, I see his facial expression change, and, like, we make eye contact.
It's like,
and,
this
like,
is real.
And, like, he walks over to me, and he's like, okay, I don't know how to say this to everyone else, but, like, this is becoming, like, this just became a real drill. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, they think there is an actual active shooter in the school. And I remember my heart dropped, and I started, like, shaking, and he saw me get really scared, and he, like, he knew how to calm me down, too. Like, he was, a lot of the times when I would get into, like, a fight with someone, he was the person that would have to, like, chillax me out.
Just because, like, you guys had that, like,
yeah,
bond
he was like that,
like,
for the first 2 years, like, year and a half of my high school career, but, like, experience, but, like, so, it went on for a while, and I remember we couldn't leave the classroom, like, we were hiding and shit, and then afterwards, when...
Did you have to hide? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You had to hide behind the desks, like, tip the desks over and shit?
Like, no, because in the back of the classroom there was, like, a desk that went all the way around with, like computer desks, and the door was, like, facing away from it, so that we, like, hid underneath there. And so afterwards, like, we got the code green and everything. We still stayed in, well, it was, like, a code, like, we still stayed in the classroom. We would stay, like, there for, like, they told us to stay there for the rest of the day. But, like, kept the blinds down and shit.
Yeah,
and then school was released, and the next day we realized that it wasn't an actual active shooter. This fucking moron named Dante Knotts, who everyone hated. He was in my class. This fucking kid. Oh my god. Anyway.
Psycho?
Not a psycho. He just brain dead.
Stupid.
Like, just so... He would, like, make sexist comments to, like, the girls and, like, just cause issues. Like, he was rude to everyone. He thought he was the shit. And he's just, like, this fucking
asshole.
Bubblegum dumb looking ass dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a fucking laser pointer, and he was pointing it through fucking windows and shit, and they thought it was a gun.
Yeah.
And,
so, yeah,
like, he was, like, making, like, loud-ass popping noises with, like, these, like, fucking, like, certain kind of, like, you know, the fucking, the fucking,
hell no.
They're, like...
So hold on, real quick. So for anyone who's ever fucking brought a laser pointer to school, or witnessed someone bring a laser pointer to school, and fucking was lucky enough to not, like, get expelled, but get yelled at by their teacher and be like, that's a fucking, like, you could get expelled for that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fucking, that's why.
Yeah. Like, also, like, them shits are fucking annoying. Like, because people would bring them to school and, like, shine them in other kids' eyes and, like, the teacher's eyes.
That'll
like, that's
fucking blind you.
Yeah, like, don't do that shit.
Making my eyes fucking, like...
Facts. Like, my eyes already are fucked.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But, like, yeah, that was kind of a scary experience. But, like, afterwards, like, realizing it was just, like...
Some
fucking
dumb
Dante
shit.
with a fucking laser pointer. Everyone was mad at him for a really long time. Everyone still hates him.
I feel like people in my school, people probably would have just, like, beat him up.
Oh, yeah. There was a few times I got into it with him, like, and almost beat his ass. Like, people that I know, like, I had an old buddy named Logan who, like, a few times, like, almost got into it with him. Like, almost everyone has told Dante off, and, like, he's just an instigator. He gets on people's nerves and he enjoys it. He's that kind of person.
Those are the worst kinds of people.
I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Stupid ass. I don't know what else I have. That's really...
Did we go through everything?
Not
or is there
really,
anything
but
else?
like...
Whatever you want to share.
So, okay. have a cousin named Matt, and it's my mom's sister's son. And she lives in Connecticut. So when I was younger, when I lived in Connecticut for the first time, or I could have been visiting, I don't remember, but I remember my cousin Matt had a pet snake. It was a little corn snake. And there's a picture of me holding it that my mom has somewhere.
Snakes
like,
are
when I was
cool.
little. I fucking love snakes. I want a pet
They
snake.
definitely
so
are
bad.
dangerous, but they're cool as fuck.
Yeah. I've, like, always, every chance that I get to hold a snake, I will hold one.
I want to hold a big one, but that's a little sketchy unless it's like yours.
Yeah. But yeah, so he had this corn snake, and I remember hearing one day that the corn snake just, like, disappeared. Which was kind of sad, but, like, common for, like, small snakes.
In the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a few years after that, I remember I was at my auntie's house, and this is, like, where the corn snake disappeared, and I was going up, like, there's a sliding glass door that led to, like, the back.
And he's
And
just
I
out
remember
there.
I was going out there, I opened the door, and I looked up, and I saw something, like, dangle down, and it was the snake, and it was dead.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, shit. And I remember Matt was there, and cause I don't think he lived there anymore, but he was there visiting, and I, like, went and got him. I was like, yeah, I got something to show you. And he was like, what? And I showed him, and he's like, oh, man.
Oh.
I was like, shit.
Dude.
That reminds me of, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It reminds me of the time I've had 2 hamsters.
I've never
One.
owned any small rodents. I've had rabbits.
I had a hamster in Florida that my cat ate.
I think you told
Yeah,
me
I did
about
that.
that.
And then the other one that my mom, like, made this big, like, cage thing. Not big cage, like, there was this coffee table and, like...
Just like a little playpen.
Yeah, she made it for him, and, like, he ended up getting out. And, like, my brother found him dead in the ornaments, like,
Oh.
around Christmas. And that shit was sad. I was like, what?
That is pretty sad.
His name was Oliver. He was a sick-ass hamster. He was
Hamsters are
funny.
cool. And guinea pigs.
Yeah. I've
Guinea
always had
pigs make
cool
weird
pets.
fucking noises.
Oh, yeah. My cousin Emily has guinea pigs.
I was gonna say this before when you were still talking about snakes. My friend lost a snake in his house one time. Like it got in the wall or some shit.
Oh, man.
And like, I remember he told me about it, like, when it happened. And like, I don't know, like I'd see him like, you know, like every few days or whatever after that. And then he'd be like, yeah, I still haven't found my fucking snake. And he's just in the walls chilling, he might be dead. And then, like,
man.
and like, I remember like, I don't know, time passed, maybe like 6 months to a year, and I was like, hey dude, like, I don't know, like we were just hanging out, and I think the snake came up, and I was like, did you ever find him? And he was like, no. I was like, damn.
That's
It's
crazy.
probably just chilling in your wall. I think you said it was like I want to say said it was like a python, too.
Uh-oh. Word.
Or like a ball
I held
python.
I think it was a Burmese python
That's pretty cool.
at Universal Studio. No, it was somewhere in Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine. That's a sick town. It's like the oldest town in America.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. Universal's cool too.
I've never been to Universal. I've only been to like everything else down. Not everything else. I've been to, what is it, Hollywood Studios, I think, right?
The Universal Studios.
There's Magic Kingdom with fucking Tower of Terror,
Yeah.
and then there's Animal Kingdom.
Have you been to like compounds?
I love like compounds.
I've never been.
It's
no,
not
actually,
like
no, not like compounds. Six Flags.
Six Flags is lit.
I've never been to Six Flags. I've been to like compounds.
I want to go to Six Flags in New Jersey. That King the Ka shit is scary,
Yeah.
but like I want to go on it.
I want to
Fucking
go to Six Flags so bad, man.
hell yeah!
I've wanted to go for years.
I can't wait for. I'm not gonna go there once shit opens up because I feel like that's not the best place to go.
Yeah.
But like once things simmer down,
Oh,
finally. Yeah. Fucking nah. But have you ever seen videos of what is it, the King the Ka in New Jersey? Sometimes like I don't know if it's supposed. I don't think it's supposed to do it, but fucking. It goes up like it. Do you know what it looks like?
Mm-mm.
All right,
I've
so
never
it's
even
pretty
heard
much
of
it's
it.
just like, it's just a really fucking tall like roller coaster, and it's like
Okay.
fucking like, it's just one like big hump like
Oh,
that,
okay.
and fucking, they'll shoot you up the hump or whatever, or like up the hill, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then like you go down the other side, but sometimes it doesn't make it all the way up, and you'll go backwards, and like that's crazy. Or like the Goliath or whatever, like the ones where you go backwards and through like the loops and shit. Those are fun.
I
miss
saw
roller
a video.
coasters.
I love roller coasters. I saw a video the other day of like this tall as like this like okay, so you know the rides at like carnivals. It's like the big swing that like goes in a circle.
Yeah.
So
they got one of those in the Six Flags.
Yeah.
New England.
Well, and then the
but like really
rides.
tall.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah. The other rides, that like it'll like go up and then drops you out of nowhere and like
yeah. I think,
so
like,
it's
downtime.
like yeah, it's like the swing and that combined, but like it goes up and then you start just like you're sitting normally like just like in this thing and then you start dropping out of it on like these swings and like get spun around. And, like, as you're going higher, like, you get pulled back in, and then the whole thing just drops. It's sick. I want to go on it so bad. And the slingshot. Oh, my God. That
slingshot, I've never been on.
I want so bad.
I feel like I'd be alright on one.
Yeah.
I don't want to do bungee jumping, though. I'd rather skydive than bungee jump.
Yeah, I would want to skydive.
Skydiving seems pretty fun.
Yeah.
Fucking... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's this fucking water slide at Six Flags, where it's like it's pretty new. It's been there for maybe like a few years now, though. Well, it's probably not that new anymore. But fucking, I think that they have them at like other places too. Like I think like, or Cocoa Key isn't a thing anymore, but they have. Like,
oh my God,
that shit was lit.
Keys.
That shit was lit.
Oh
fucking,
man.
Yeah, they have like you would stand on this platform. And then, like, it would give you, like, a countdown.
Oh,
and then it just drops. You just drop.
Fuck.
I fucking banged my head so hard the first time I did that. Because I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I figured, like, I'm going to drop. But, like, I didn't know it was just... Whoosh, like, it was like a free fall almost.
That's crazy. I love rides.
Yeah.
I like the adrenaline feeling, like, it's great.
For real. Because it's, like... I feel like that's like one of the few things that you can do where it's like you feel like you might die but you're not gonna die, like you're good, like
yeah. Those are like the best. Those are, I don't know. I like airplanes, like the feeling
I've never
that I get
been on an airplane.
Airplanes are sick. The feeling you get when you're on an airplane is like surreal for me. Like when you're taking off, when you're landing. My mom hates it. She freaks.
I don't like the ear pop.
Fuck out.
Like I get bad, like I don't know what you would call it, but like when my ears pop and shit just from like traveling in the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Like even just like if I like drive out to like the valley sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm kind of used to it now, but like.
Like going home from what's it like going home from here sometimes.
Going downhill, I hate going downhill because like I could go uphill and then like my ears will just pop every now and then, but like I'm going downhill, they clog, and they don't fucking pop. I don't know what the science is behind that, but
I like force myself to yawn and it pops Said yawn and yawn. I've been yawning over here, but like I'm not tired. I just like yawning. My eyes are watering. That bugs me. I hate that.
Did you sleep good?
Yeah, I slept good.
I don't know what that is then.
Yeah, my like fucking back hurts though. I don't know. I woke up like in a weird ass position for some reason. Sometimes I do that.
Yeah.
I'm also used to like.
Hate, that's like me every day.
Yeah.
I gotta start sleeping with that fucking pillow under my back because like supposedly you're so apparently if you lay on your back, you gotta put your pillow like right under your butt, like right past your butt between your thighs and like your.
I thought it was like you put it under like right here.
I could be wrong.
I thought it was because my grandmother always did that. She always did that, and she put one between her legs.
Yeah, if you sleep on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
And then if you lay on your stomach, I think you put it like more like on your thighs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're supposed to use like a third one for like your feet.
Yeah, I am used to like my bed. I don't want to say it's like big, but like it's big to me. So when I sleep, I usually sleep like sideways because I fit, or like curl up in a ball in the corner, and like there's just like this whole room.
I fucking just sprawl out.
Yeah.
Fucking I don't know, but like I feel like a lot of people feel like even I say it sometimes like, oh, I need a new bed or I need like memory foam or something, and like fucking nah, it's just how you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Like
My bed is really comfortable.
my bed's pretty decent. I got it about a year ago.
Fuck your bed.
I've always, not always, but like maybe like the past year or two, I've had trouble sleeping.
Yeah, I've had trouble sleeping for, yeah, like the past year or two. I don't know what I'm terrified of the dark. I'm just like have a truly fear unless I'm like with someone. I can't be in the dark. It's just too scary. I don't know why I've always had that kind of fear, but like it's hard sleeping when there's light in my room at night. So like
Yeah.
I found like the like light colors that like I can fall asleep to. That's why I keep like an orange hue in my room, cause like that like is like a. I don't know. Also, I have a big room and my room's pretty dark, so.
Fair. Yeah. I don't know.
It's spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Got ghosts and shit.
Feel like it. My house is really creaky, and like since I'm in the basement, I can hear like the furnace and shit, and like all like the inside like of the walls and shit. So like. There's right before the furnace turns on. Sometimes there's like a whistle.
That shit'll scare. Yeah, that's always the thing that gets people is the furnace.
The first
or the
time,
water
like
heater.
when I first started sleeping in the basement, I heard the whistle, and I. Oh my god, man!
Lost your shit.
Started tweaking because it was like at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And like I remember it, like I. Couldn't
Well,
sleep
probably,
that good, and like I was smoking a lot because I couldn't sleep, and like I would like smoke and like go to fall asleep, and then like I'd wake up again and I'd be like, what the fuck? So I remember it was like 3:00 in the morning and I was just about to fall asleep, and I hear the whistle, and did not sleep. Did not sleep. It just scared me.
Understandably so.
I like thought someone was whistling like behind the curtains in my room.
I feel like yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't want to say it doesn't scare me, but like I'm interested in it, like paranormal shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, but like.
I'm interested in it when I'm not home because.
Yeah, when it's in my, I don't want it in my house.
Yeah. I get bugged out easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I get bugged out easy when I'm home because like I don't want to be sleeping and then wake up and something be like in the corner of my fucking room.
Yeah, that's like yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah. I used to have really bad sleep paralysis. Really, really bad sleep paralysis.
I've never had it.
That shit would scar me. Like, I was scared to sleep. That's where, like, my insomnia started. Because I would be scared to go back to sleep because, like, every night I was waking up, like, frozen. Like, in my bed, can't move. Full-on panic attack happening and, like, seeing something in my room. Hearing shit. Like, I'd hear my name be whispered. And, like, I would hear, like, voices, like, disordered voices. And, like, it was fucking crazy. Like, the more it happened, like, I learned how to, like, pull myself out of sleep paralysis, which is kind of cool, but, like, I haven't had it in a while. Knock on wood. That shit's scary. It really is.
I can imagine. I don't think I've ever had it. I've just kind of had... I used to have really bad nightmares, like, up until maybe I was probably, like, 14, 15.
I still have pretty bad nightmares.
I still have... I don't know. I have some crazy fucking dreams, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like...
I know, like, when I have a nightmare, sometimes, like, I twitch a lot in my sleep, and I know that because, like, I'll twitch, like, hard enough to, like, where I wake myself up. Like, I'll scare the shit out of myself. And, like, my heart will be racing, and I'm, like, just, like, out of it, and, like, I don't know. But, like, I still frequently get nightmares. Not nightmares, but, like, just dreams that make me, like...
Uneasy.
Yeah.
They're, like, weird.
Yeah.
I have a lot of weird dreams. Like, I don't know. Fucking... There was a funny dream I had one time where I had, like, a couple people over. And, like, everything was... It was normal, but, like... My cat was in the room. Instead of people calling... His name's Cosmo, obviously. And fucking people... People weren't calling him Cosmo. They were calling him Pete. You're like, yo, look... I don't know. That's all I remember. Just, yo, Pete. I don't know. Like, I have some weird fucking dreams.
I used to have this recurring dream, about where I used to live in this apartment in Nagi on, I forgot the name of the street, but we lived on the 3rd floor and it was definitely haunted. I would always see shit, hear shit, but I would have this recurring dream.
The attic is always creepy.
Oh, yeah. the attic at that place, like, fuck that. But, I'd have this dream where a white car would pull into the lot of the apartment, or, like, the driveway of the apartment, like, and they would come up the back stairwell, and, like, they would be there to, like, kill my whole family. But, like, not just kill them, torture them, and they would, like, I remember, like, hearing them rip off, like, my parents' hands and shit, and, like, kill my brothers, and, like,
God
I
damn.
remember, like, I'd be hiding in my closet listening to it, and, like, and they would just want hands. Like, they just wanted hands.
That's
and
so
I would
fucking
always have
weird.
that dream, and, like, it scared the shit out of me for the
Understandably
longest
so.
time.
I remember I used to have this weird dream where, like, this was kind of recurring too. It was like, I don't even know. Like, I would have these, like, weird, like, I don't even know what the fuck to describe it, but, like, I saw something, and, like, I would have these, like, weird tics, and, like, that itself scared the shit out of me. But, like, there was, like, one time where that was happening, and I also, like, I don't know, I owed, like, a biker gang, like, $100,000 or some shit,
God.
and they were gonna kill me.
Oh
And
my
I'm, like,
God.
fucking 8 years old, dude. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
It's some real G shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell, like, why. Like, you know, they say, like, certain dreams have, like, weird meanings. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Or why I had that dream.
I
Like,
remember in my psychology class when we focused on, like, dream meanings.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't remember.
I don't know anything about it. Like, fucking...
I like the, like, spiritual aspect of
There's no...
dreams.
Yeah. There's, like, I don't know, there's not, like, necessarily, like, a direct link. Like, if you dream about, like... I mean, sometimes there are some cases where people will dream about, like, something, and then that, like, pretty much
I had a
exact
dream
thing
come true.
happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a dream come true before. It was when I was in foster. I had a dream that I had a dream beforehand. Like, I don't remember, but about me jumping from, like these rocks that were in a circle, like, jumping from rock to rock to rock. And then I remember when I was in foster, I went on a hike with my foster parents. And I remember at the end of the hike, we were back in the parking lot, and that exact moment happened. And, like, I remember freezing and being like, I dreamt about this. And, like, I was 8, and my foster parents were like, no, like, it's just deja vu, like, da-da-da. And I'm like, no, like, I dreamt about this. Like, I had a dream that this happened. And, like, I've always remembered that. Like, because that, wild. Like, sticks with you.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. I don't know. I feel like I have some kind of spiritual tap into, like, I have some type of tap into the spiritual world, like...
I feel like everybody does. It's just a matter of, like, unlocking it.
Yeah.
Question mark.
When I'm, like, really in tuned, like, with stuff, like, and I'm not... Like, if I really focus on it and, like, go into it, I can like, read people and, like, see certain auras and stuff like that. Which is kind of cool. Sure. Like, I don't know. Like, I definitely follow a spiritual religion. And I, like, think of the universe as, like, the quote-unquote God. And, like, I believe in prayer, but I don't pray to a God. I pray to the universe. And, like, I don't... Like, I pray, like, for guidance, for peace. I pray for, like, safety, like, stuff like that. And, like, I pray, like, when I feel uncertain about things. Like, just stuff like that. I don't pray, like, every day. I pray when I, like... feel
in
like I need like when I feel like I need to just like, express myself to the universe.
Get exactly what you mean. Like, I remember, I don't know, I used to go to like not Catholic school, but like catechism, which is like, it was like pretty much like an after school thing. You look comfy. Yeah, I'm pretty comfy.
He sprawled out across his gaming chair, like...
Yeah. Yeah, I need to stretch real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I saying?
About the school you used to go to,
Oh yeah, it was like an after school kind of thing where they would like teach you about Jesus and all this other shit, like Christianity and stuff. And like, I never like, after that, like, I never really like prayed or anything. I don't really believe in God anymore. Like, I don't know, like, I kind of believe in like what you said. Pretty much, like, maybe not exactly what you said, like, cause, like, yeah. I'd have to, like, you know, look more into it or whatever, but, like what you said kind of just, like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And,
only
like-
4 o'clock.
Like, I fucking... Wait, what?
It's almost 4 o'clock.
It's almost 4 o'clock. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, anyway, fucking...
Damn.
Fuck.
So. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, like, I haven't prayed in years.
Yeah.
And, like, I went to the fucking hospital. And, like, I don't know, like, I had kidney stones, all this other shit, whatever. Fucking, like, I was, like, I was alright. I made it out alright. But, like, I don't know, at that moment, I just felt not okay. And I was, like, I prayed, and, like, I'm not gonna say it helped, but, like, it just put me in, like, a better mindset, I guess.
I believe prayer works, even if it's not, like... It works in, like, different ways. Even if it puts you in a better mindset, it works. Even if it's something small like that. I don't know, I feel like prayer is something that a lot of people look towards that, like, put them at ease.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, granted, like, if I could just do that, like, and, like, you know, be content with my life and not have to, like, worry about all the shit I worry about, like, you know, if, like, prayer worked for me and like, it just, like, cleared all my problems,
Yeah.
I'd fucking love that, but...
Yeah,
like,
because I'm not gonna... Because I've, you know,
like, I can't knock it as long as I don't force it.
Yeah,
on other people.
I've definitely, like, when I would, like, go through shit, like, I'd pray for certain things, and, like, when it didn't happen, I would, like, question it, but, like, you look back and, like, there's a reason why that didn't happen, or there's a reason why that did happen, like...
Exactly.
So, prayer, I feel like the prayer and, like, universe works in mysterious ways, like, I definitely believe everything
Karma and
happens
all that
for
shit.
a reason, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
there's a
Things
specific
definitely-
reason as to why everyone is here.
Yeah, like, everyone has a purpose
and a lot of people
of some
say that,
sort.
like, that's just, like, a mindset to become people at, like, comfort, to not think that they're just here because they're here. But, like, I don't know.
Something happened. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, it was fucking... like Joe Rogan says, he was like, it wasn't that fucking long ago. Like, you know, we were fucking cavemen, and then we found mushrooms, and it was real recent.
It's crazy, like, you know what I just realized?
What's that?
The button on my phone and the button on my, like, vape.
I like the same.
Yeah. They look exactly the same.
Boulder, made by Apple. You got
I almost just spit water everywhere.
Sorry.
It's okay. Those are great moments. How long have we been?
We're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Oh, wow.
Hour and 57 minutes.
What's, like, your longest?
I think this one, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's easy to converse with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Also, I had a lot of things. I mean, there's still things on here that, like, I didn't even talk about.
That's alright.
Yeah.
We can always do another one.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think this is going to be the end. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.